private because a lot of people publicly know, family knows and everything, but this person proposes to me, wants to build a life with me, has me move my life out here, cheats on me, I find out, continuously just telling me that he doesn't want that life, he wants me, then proceeds to be out with people. And yes, I have my receipts. I have my receipts. But you guys will know who this is. And I don't want this to be a confusion any longer. There's no podcast he can get on, sweet talking the world. It's over with.
In case you missed it, one of the biggest breakup shockers this week was Serayah and Joey Badass. After 4 years together, a son together, Serayah went to social media to pretty much put Joey Badass on blast for constantly cheating on her, and she publicly ended their relationship. She said it is done, finito. So Joey has been silent. He hasn't said anything about it, but Serayah's girlfriends are making it a point to hold her down and help her through this transition. Let's get into what they're saying. So Serayah's girlfriend said, forget the issues, you guys. Bring out the cake. Let's party. After reports that Serayah and Joey Badass ended their relationship, her friends reportedly wasted no time helping her celebrate her new chapter. Happily single now, okay? And now people are divided because is this what good girlfriends are supposed to do when your relationship ends? I'm going to say yes, because you're going to be sad enough, especially if this dude was cheating on you. But anyway, they're also saying, or should somebody have taken the cake away and said, girl, you sure? No, because you know why? Even when we break up with people, we go back and forth in our head. And sometimes you need that reinforcement. Your friends know if this man has been dogging you, okay? So I think that the girlfriends probably did the right thing. Girl, are you sure about what? Marrying a man who's been constantly cheating on you and you have a 1-year-old son? No. So Joey and Serayah were together for about 4 years. They had their son. And this wasn't just a little Hollywood situationship. They had built a family together. Both of them were successful in their careers. And now the relationship is reportedly over because Serayah's allegations of him repeatedly cheating on her. And instead of sitting around crying over Joey, her friend said, girl, come on, get up. Let's get out. We're not going to let you go down. And I think that's good friends. They made it a celebration, you know? I mean, honestly, there's some women who have divorce parties. Like, I'm happily divorced now. So what's wrong with this? And I'm not going to lie, when I first saw the cake, I was like, damn, y'all couldn't even give Joey a 24-hour mourning period. But no, because they probably have been listening to her cry over this man for years. You know, some people are saying, oh, his side of the bed ain't even cold yet. So pictures started circulating showing Serayah celebrating with her friends and with their cake. And immediately there was 2 different teams. The for and the against. And basically, one side said, good for her. I'm on that side. If she's leaving a relationship where she wasn't being treated well, why shouldn't she celebrate? Sometimes ending the wrong relationship is something worth celebrating. And there's something to be said for having girlfriends who surround you instead of letting you sit at home devastated and crying. Absolutely. I think she's going to go through all of those normal emotions on her own. Her girlfriends are just kind of here giving her support, and I like it. But they're saying on the flip side of this, the other side is different. People are saying they have a child together. Joey isn't just some ex-boyfriend she's never going to see again. And I get that, but having a child, people get divorced every day. People have children with people every day. Men cheat, women cheat every day. So sometimes you just have to move on and make the best out of a bad situation. I absolutely believe your girlfriend should support you when you leave a relationship that isn't working. Bring the wine, bring the food. Girl, come sit with me, remind me who I am. Like, I got my daughter a bracelet. It says, because I can't always be in her ear. I always want her to know when she's away from me, remember who the fuck you are. That's a bracelet. Y'all can go to Amazon, get it for your daughters, get it for your sons if your sons need it. Always remember who you are, baby. If mommy isn't there to remind you, look at that bracelet and don't forget. And it works, okay? I don't think it's bad that they threw her a party, a breakup cake party, they said, a breakup party. Serayah has been privately dealing with this, you know. probably for months, maybe even years now. Her girlfriends may know things we don't know. They've probably watched her cry. They've watched her go back and forth in the relationship. And they're like, girl, you're finally ready to leave. So for them, the cake might not mean or represent a broken family. It might be them understanding that she's finally choosing herself so that she can be her best self for their son. Some people are like, oh, but they still have a child. Yeah, that we talked about that. People have children, and sometimes you just have to move on. You know, you are born alone, you don't die alone. So if this man is not treating you right, he's not going to help your mental health, you got to figure it out, get it together. Okay? That's just the way it is. And it's some ladies out there, people need to be telling Nevaeh this, girl, Saraya, go talk to Nevaeh, help this chick get her mind right. So I'm just going to say, I don't have a problem with her friends celebrating her. Celebrate her choosing herself. Celebrate her getting through something difficult, because there's going to be ups and downs in this. They were together for about 4 years. So it's not going to be overnight, you know, she's done with him. The love is probably still there, you know. And I think that's a great group of girlfriends to cheer her on. Again, somebody go check on Nevaeh, because she needs some girls like this. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. Are you team, oh, they have a child together, they should try to work it out? Or do you think, hey, girl, choose yourself, get your cake, move on, and, you know, take care of your mental health? That's how I see it. But y'all jump in the comments, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.